Hello and welcome to Wynot, Nebraska. South Central League is on the air on Classic Hits 106.3 and 5 stars streaming on YouTube. We were going to go live a little earlier with the pregame here, but internet was not quite wanting to work with us, but we are up and live and running now, again on Classic Hits 106.3 and 5 stars streaming on YouTube. Before we get started, big thank you to all of our sponsors of South Central League Baseball. They include Greg Davis Excavation, Downtown Auto Service, Menno State Bank, Joe's Substation, Byerly Insurance Agency, The Keg, Parker Hannafin, 402 Collision and Repair, Merchant State Bank, Jones Feed and Grain, Larson Carpet, Rural Manufacturing, TLC Propane, Whitmire & Associates Realty and Property Management, Crofton Lakeview Golf Course, High Street Insurance and Financial Service, Central Farmers Cooperative, Elkhorn Valley Bank and Trust, Tabor Lumber Co-op, Sioux International, Edelman Feed and Supply, Midwest Insurance Agency, Corner Nugget, Cedar Security Bank, The Bone Setter, Hoots Bar, and The Beer Garden. Our national anthem is brought to you by Richard and Nancy Klochek and the Scotland VFW Auxiliary. And new to South Central League, our On Deck is brought to you by Chris Haygrinding of Tyndall. Game time set for 7:30, so we got up and live and running just in time as the Wynot Expos at 7-3 hosting the Yankton Lakers, who are 10-0 undefeated on the season, and what a year it's been for them. We'll see if the Expos are able to hang on here at home and give them their first loss of the year, or if the Yankton Lakers are going to stay perfect to start this season. On the year, Yankton scores 11.2 runs per game compared to Wynot 7.2. Expect some runs to be scored here tonight. Yankton, though, here's where things get interesting. Yankton only allows 2.5 runs per game. Wynot 5.7. So on both sides, not really much as far as giving up runs. But either way, we've got a great game coming up. We might be getting going a little today. A moment, take a short break. We'll have our starting lineup, your national anthem, and first pitch. And coming back a little early, as we have the national anthem, again brought to you by Richard and Nancy Klochek and the Scotland VFW Auxiliary. Again here on the field, that was your national anthem brought to you by Richard and Nancy Klochek and the Scotland VFW Auxiliary. The Wynot Expos hosting the Yankton Lakers. When we return, starting lineup and first pitch, all here on the way.
At Edelman Feed and Supply in Menno, they carry a full line of Hubbard feeds and Crystal X tubs, vet and pet supplies, farm supplies and equipment, along with Workwell product economy bunks. Edelman's Feed and Supply has on hand 10-foot bunks made by Workwell. Edelman Feed and Supply is locally owned and operated, which means you are dealing with someone that understands the challenges in the area. Edelman Feed and Supply, located in Menno, South Dakota.
Central Farmers Cooperative is more than just a business. They're your local partner in success. Whether you're in need of quality seed, reliable chemicals, or expert crop advice, they have you covered. With years of expertise, they know what it takes to help you grow your farm, your future, and your community. Stop by today or call Chris at 605-660-4146 and let them help you grow. Central Farmers Cooperative in Irene, your trusted farm partner for 2025 and beyond.
Does your bank have banker hours? This is Lynn Peterson. At Elkhorn Valley Bank, we offer extended drive-through transaction hours with our teller on demand. Just simply pull up, push a button, and a live teller will pop up on the screen, ready to assist you with a wide variety of banking transactions. And our teller on demand is available weekdays, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., and Saturdays, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. How about those banker hours? Teller on demand, exclusively at Elkhorn Valley Bank, Yankton.
TLC Propane of Yankton, Lesterville, and Tabor wants you to know that they're proud of their high level of customer service and that they are locally owned. Building a new home or business? Give Trevor a call today for quotes on tank sizes or with any of your propane questions. TLC Propane can refill or exchange your camper, grill, and fire pit propane bottles. TLC Propane Yankton is now located at 2208 Whiting Drive. Open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Parker Hannafin in Yankton has proudly produced filters in their communities for 40 years. With a mission to protect their customers' engines and equipment from first to last use, you know you can trust Parker Hannafin. They have superb product quality, an extensive distribution network, and the industry's broadest product line. All of this in 40 years of doing what they're good at. That's Parker Hannafin in Yankton. Check out their website to see their wide variety of products and how they can help you. Parker Hannafin in Yankton is a proud supporter of all South Central League athletes. And back on the field here in Wynot as the Expos hosting the Yankton Lakers. Goes on to the field. It's time for your starting lineups. We'll start with the Yankton Lakers, who will take to the, well, be at the plate first, excuse me. Leading off will be right fielder number 23, Will Rao. On deck, brought to you by, again, this is a new sponsorship here, and it's brought to you by Chris Hay, Grinding of Tyndall. On deck will be Lucas Kampshoff, the shortstop. In the hole, Drew Reichen at third. Cleanup hitter for the Lakers, Mitch Gullickson. Followed by Waylon McKnight, the fifth hitter. Designated hitter, batting sixth, Colton Zarbach. At second base, number 8, Hudson Waldo. In left field, number 10, Josh Sheldon. And to round off the Lakers' batting lineup, center fielder, number 3, Mac Reichen. Also playing the field for Yankton will be on the mound, pitcher, number 37, Evan Steiner. When we get to the bottom half of the first inning, we'll go through the Expos batting lineup, but on the mound starting will be Jackson Sudbeck. Behind home plate, Landon Weisler. First pitch immediately put into play. That one hit high up and into center field. Still hasn't hit a glove. Now brought in for out number 1. One pitch, one out as Lee Hymas, the manager of Wynot, pulls it in for the first out. So Will Rao flies out to center field to get things started here, and Wynot brings up Lucas Kampshoff to the plate. Yankton an opportunity to score first here as Wynot looking to keep us scoreless. Next pitch from Sudbeck comes inside, ball 1. Next one, a swing and a miss, evens up the count, 1-1. Sudbeck going from the full on the mound here for Wynot. Fires in, strike number 2, no swing there. Kampshoff watches it. 1 ball, 2 strikes here. Sudbeck winds up, fires it in, just misses ball 2. The 2-2 pitch here is fired in for strike 3, and it's the first strikeout of the game. Kampshoff goes down watching it. Jackson Sudbeck, strikeout number 1 on the mound. 2 up, 2 down here to start. Drew Reichen now at the plate with Mitch Gullickson on deck. That one a swing and a miss on the first one. Oh, 1 your count, 2 outs, and time is called. So fly out to center field, a strikeout, and now our third batter at the plate. Next one comes in, strike 2, 0-2 your count, 2 outs. Wynot looking for an efficient top half of the first. No offer there as that one comes across high. One, 2 the count, and that one will be rung up for strike 3 and strikeout number 2. Drew Reichen watches that one hit the catcher's mitt, and Sudbeck gets 2 himself. 3 up, 3 down. We're scoreless after the top half of the first inning. Entering the bottom half of the second, leading things off for Wynot will be Carson Weisler. He's followed by Landon Weisler on deck, brought to you by Chris Hay Grinding of Tyndall, and in the hole, Jalen Weezer. When we return, that is here on Classic Hits 106.3 and 5-star streaming on YouTube.
If you're in need of concrete or excavation work this year, Concrete of Irene. Greg wishes you good luck in tonight's game and all season long. Greg Davis Excavation and Concrete, a proud supporter of all area activities and the Irene Cardinals baseball team. If you want it done the right way, call Greg Davis Excavation and Concrete, 0425. Insurance can be complicated, but it doesn't have to be when you insure with Midwest Insurance Agency, located at 3016 Piper Street in Yankton. Through 3 generations, the Devine family has been awarded numerous awards and has spent many hours serving the community. Travis and Whitney Devine currently carry on that legacy. They know what is best when it comes to insuring your property, vehicles, and other equipment because they're just like you. Midwest Insurance Agency, Yankton. Call 605-665-2389 to book your appointment.
You will find Merchant State Bank in Freeman, Hurley, Viborg, and Irene, the bank that offers big bank products to meet your financial needs. Merchant State Bank's mission is to promote economic stability. Visit Merchant State Bank at msb-sd.com to browse their website. Merchant State Bank is proud to sponsor the athletic entities they serve. Merchant State Bank since 1899, an equal opportunity lender.
And back to the field here, bottom of the first inning, as the Wynot Expos held the Yankton Lakers scoreless in the top of the first. Leading things off will be Carson Weisler, with Landon Weisler on deck, Jalen Weisler in the hole. First pitch comes in, strike 1. Firing on the mound will be Evan Steiner for the Lakers, with Waylon McKnight behind home plate. In the cleanup spot for Wynot, Lee Hymas, with Devin Lammers following him. Next pitch, that one fouled off and out of play. Then batting 6th, the pitcher, Jackson Sudbeck. In the 7th spot, first baseman, number 17, Peyton Weisler. Batting 8th, left fielder, number 6, Nolan Ostrand. And to round off the Expos starting lineup, second baseman, number 20, Dylan Heine. So 0-2 your count. Thought about swinging, held off. It's in the dirt, ball 1. Fired across, a swing and a miss on a off-speed pitch, and strikeout here for out number 1. Weisler goes down swinging.
Now batting for the Expos, the catcher, number 14, Landon Weisler.
Landon Weisler now at the plate. Jalen Weisler on deck. That one a grounder up the middle, gets through into center field, a base hit. Landon Weisler on base for the Expos. Now a courtesy runner here, as Nate Weisler will come in to run for Landon Weisler, who just got a base hit, following Carson Weisler. And now at the plate, Jalen Weisler. Next pitch low, ball one. Get on the mound here for the Lakers is Evan Steiner. He's got one strikeout. Keeping an eye on first is Steiner. Sends it home. Fired in for a strike. Two balls, one strike, in and out here. Runner on first at the plate right now. Jalen Weisler, pickoff move over to first, and he's got him. That'll take care of the runner as Weisler gets tossed out at first. The untraditional 2 up, 2 down here. 2-1 the count. 2 outs and no runners for Jalen Weisler at the plate. Pitch. Just misses. That'll make your count 3 balls, 1 strike. Next one misses outside. We've got our first walk of the game. Trotting over to first is Jalen Weisler. So the first 2 base runners of the game belong to Wynot. But Nate Weisler got picked off over at first. It's tough when you've got a lefty on the mound. Can always make things tricky. Lee Hymas now at the plate, the cleanup hitter here for Wynot. Has a runner on first, 2 outs he faces. Steiner, another outside pitch, ball 1. One ball, no strikes. The next pitch, Hymas puts it high up, and it's going to go back out of play. Evens up the count at 1-1. Apologize for the technical difficulties we've had here earlier. Internet can be a little hit and miss out here. As that pitch comes in high, ball 2. Lee Hymas at the plate on deck. Expos looking for the first strike as that one sent over to first. Pickoff move not successful. That one fouled up, out of play again. Deuces are wild as it's a 2-ball, 2-strike, 2-out count. Hymas looking to advance his runner as the scoreless. The 2-2 pitch here. Jalen Weisler missed 1 pitch away from back. (3-2) the count, and another walk. As Wynot with 2 base runners. Without that pickoff move, it would be bases loaded, but instead here, we've got runners on first and second with 2 outs. Devin Lammers at the plate. The right hit could score here for Wynot. First pitch low. It's blocked forward there by Waylon McKnight. A nice job. Next one, that one hit over to left field. This one is going to go, and it's going to hit the fence. Wynot's going to score first. A standing double for Devin Lammers will score Weisler from second, and Wynot scores first in this one. Hymas all the way to third, and Lammers now standing on second. 2 base hits for Wynot. 1 run comes across. 1-0, Wynot leads this one. Jackson Sudbeck now at the plate. Takes the first pitch, misses. Ball 1. Sudbeck on the mound for Wynot when they're in the field. The first pitcher's duel of the game, as Steiner won't be hitting to start this one. Count. Two balls, no strikes here. As that one. Wynot's put 1 run up here in this first inning. Looking to add on to it. That one misses high. Ball 3. Already 2 walks from Evan Steiner. Trying to avoid the third here. Sudbeck at the plate. On deck, Peyton Weisler. That one, ball 4. Bases now loaded here. With Peyton Weisler at the plate, 2 outs, a huge at-bat.
Now batting for the Expos, the first baseman, number 17, Peyton Weisler.
Peyton Weisler, a lefty here for Wynot. Base hit, scores 1, possibly more. Sits on the first pitch, hits the upper side of the zone, strike 1. 0-1 the count. That one misses outside. Even up at 1 apiece. 2 outs. The 1-1 pitch here from Steiner comes across high, ball 2. A walk would score 1 as well for Wynot, who has the early game lead, 1-0 in the bottom of the first. 2-1 the count. Is that one right back up the middle, a base hit. Wynot's going to score 1. They're looking to score 2 here, as there's not going to be the throw at home. 3-0. Wynot leads this one to start. Peyton Weisler, the 2 RBI single, as Lee Hymas comes across, and so does Devin Lammers. That is the 3rd base hit already for Wynot in this game. 3rd run as well, with Nolan Ostrand at the plate. On deck, Dylan Heine. Jackson Sudbeck advanced to second off that hit, and Peyton Weisler now on first after the single. Wynot a great start to this game as that pitch outside, ball 1. One 1-0 the count. Make it 2-0. Right now, Evan Steiner looking to find his rhythm on the mound. Wynot has taken advantage of the 3 walks in this inning. That one right down the pipe, 2-1. Two balls, 1 strike, 2 outs here. Steiner sends it home. This is inside for ball 3. If Ostrand should be walked, it'll be bases loaded with 2 outs again. The pitch, a swing, a miss, and a count now full at 3-2 with 2 outs. Ostrand working against Evan Steiner. 3 runs have come across here for Wynot already. The pitch, that one fouled out of play. So we'll replay it. Ostrand remains in the box, patiently awaiting on deck Dylan Heine. If Dylan Heine gets to the plate, all batters for Wynot will have a chance. As that one, a grounder over to third, picked up. Nice play and put away. Ostrand grounds out, but Wynot's able to score 3 runs off of 3 hits. No on bases after our first inning Expos lead. The Yankton Lakers will be back in a moment here in the top of the second on Classic Hits 106.3 and 5 Stars streaming.
Crompton Lakeview Golf Course is located on a bluff overlooking the panoramic Lewis and Clark Lake in northeast Nebraska. Opened in 1980, the course offers 3,149 yards of golf with a par 36. The course rating is a golf rating of 115. Crompton Lakeview Golf Course is like all South Central teams.
Jones Feed and Grain Trucking in Wynot, Nebraska is proud to serve the northeast Nebraska and surrounding tri-state area of Nebraska, South Dakota, and Iowa. When you need feed for your livestock, they haul dry or liquid right to your farm. When you need fertilizer, they also haul dry or liquid. Why not give Jones Feed and Grain Trucking a call to save you time and money with your feed or fertilizer needs? That's Jones Feed and Grain Trucking in Wynot, Nebraska, serving the tri-state area.
The Keg and Tabor is a great place to enjoy some food or a cold one. The grill is on at 11 a.m. Monday through Saturday. Order yourself some appetizers, steak tips, a burger, or some fries or tots. Order up a cold one to go with your meal. Lunch specials are served Monday through Friday. Looking for a place to host a party? Check out the beer garden at the Keg. On the way to the game, make sure you stop by the Keg and Tabor to pick up your cold beverages and munchies. Mike and Anita are proud sponsors of Tabor Bluebirds and all South Central League baseball teams.
Top of the second inning, Wynot leads Yankton 3-0 here. As the Lakers back at the plate, leading things off, Mitch Gullickson. The Chris Hay grinding of Tyndall on deck, and Colton Zarbach in the hole. It was a 3-up, 3-down inning in the top half of the first for Yankton. 2 strikeouts. Sudbeck didn't have to throw many pitches. Gullickson at the plate takes the first pitch, called strike 1. And as I was saying, not many thrown pitches with the 2 strikeouts. His first at bat was a 1-pitch, 1-out fly out to center field. Swing and a miss there makes things 0-2. Why not looking to give Yankton their still perfect 10 games in, though? That one lofted up. That'll be out of play. If Wynot, they've been extremely good while playing here in Wynot. 5-1 their record at home. 2-2 while on the road. 0-2 the count remains. Mitch Gullickson at the plate. That one put up and again out of play. Count stays the same. No balls, 2 strikes here. Gullickson at the plate, the cleanup hitter for the Lakers with McKnight on deck. The 0-2 pitch again. Is that one into left field it goes? Should be caught. It is brought in for out number 1. Gullickson flies out to left field. That brings up Waylon McKnight to the plate.
Now batting for Yankton, the catcher number 36, Waylon McKnight.
The thing for the Lakers has been they don't give up many runs. They gave up under 3 runs per game coming into this game. Now, after 1 inning, they've given up 3. It's just not quite their style of baseball. Such a fundamentally sound defensive team, and they score over 11 runs per game. So don't expect them to be scoreless all night. Waylon McKnight sits on the first pitch. 0-1 the count. Sudbeck fires in the next one. A grounder over to shortstop. Takes an odd hop. Still scooped up and put away. A 6-3 ground out for out number 2. Colton Zarbach now at the plate. On deck is Hudson Waldo with Josh Sheldon in the hole.
For Yankton, the DH, number 15, Colin Zarba.
As that pitch comes in. 0-1. Zarbach at the plate working against Sudbeck. Swing and a miss there, makes it 0-2. My mistake. Colin Zarbach, not Colton Zarbach. 0-2 the count either way. Sudbeck fires it in. As that one put into play right field, but it's going to be drifting foul, and it bounces foul. So Zarbach will see at least one more pitch here in this at-bat. Still 0-2 the count. So now 5 up, 5 down for this Yankton. Zarbach awaits the next pitch. Sudbeck going from the full now. As that one right back up the middle. It'll drop in a base hit here for the Lakers. Their first hit of the game, and they've got a base runner in Colin Zarbach. So a runner on first, 2 outs. Hudson Waldo now at the plate.
Hudson Waldo.
Pickoff move over to first. Zarbach reaches back safely. Hudson Waldo still awaits that first pitch here in this at-bat. His first time at the plate today. Takes the first pitch high, ball 1. (1-0). The next pitch. Curveball got him. 1-1 the count. One ball, one strike. 2 outs here and a runner on first. Pickoff move again over to first as the ball hits the dirt. No change here on the field. Waldo gets a piece of that one. Into left field it goes. Going back, is that one an opportunity here to advance the runner, possibly score a run? They're going for home. Yankton wants to score it, and they will. Zarbach wheels it all the way around as Hudson Waldo an RBI double as Yankton now on the scoreboard. Back-to-back base hits leads to their first run of the game and brings up Josh Sheldon to the plate.
Mounting for Yankton, the left fielder, and Josh Sheldon.
So Josh Sheldon, he's got a runner on second for him. 2 outs, though. On deck, Mac Reichen then to the top of Yankton's lineup. That pitch comes in high, ball 1. 3-1 your new score. Wynot still leads Yankton, but Yankton now on the board as that one fouled straight back, 1-1 the count. One ball, one strike your count. Sudbeck sends it home after watching the runner on second. Swing and a miss there from Sheldon. So 1-2 your count here. Sudbeck looking for strikeout 3. Just misses inside. 2-2 the count. Josh Sheldon at the plate. Mac Reichen on deck. On second right now is Hudson Waldo. Expos in the field as stepping up. Is now a timeout on the field as Landon Weasler will go up and talk with Jackson Sudbeck. Count is at 2-2 with 2 outs. Sheldon working at the plate, trying to keep Yankton's two-out rally rolling after their back-to-back base hits and a run scored. Thought about count now full here. Game. Payoff pitch coming here. 3-2 the count with 2 outs. That one's sent in, fouled out of play. Three-two the count. And that one will be called for strike 3. And the third out as Sheldon goes down. His third strikeout of the night as Yankton scores 1 run off of 2 base hits. No errors, 1 left on base. We enter the bottom of the second. Wynot still in the lead, and they look to extend it here.
Joe Substation in Lesterville says go Bronx. And so should you. Go to Joe Substation when you are hungry. They serve that amazing Alaskan pollock and delicious roasted chicken. Lunch specials are served Tuesday through Friday from 11 to 1. And on Wednesday, it's the all-you-can-eat roasted chicken and fish buffet served from 5 to 8 p.m. Weekends, the kitchen is open from 5 p. to 9. So when you're out and about, hungry and need some nourishment or a cold beverage, Joe's Substation is the place. 4 miles south of Lesterville. Go Bronx.
At Sioux International, your Case IH dealer in Freeman, South Dakota, they pride themselves on delivering equipment solutions to every sort of farming operation. The company continues to exude a tradition of excellent customer service and employ a large staff and knowledgeable technicians to meet your needs. Get the scoop on the latest deals and what's new regarding Case IH equipment. Sioux International, your Case IH dealer for ag, acreage, lawn, and garden equipment and attached podcast. Visit the website SiouxINT.com.
3-1 your score. Into the bottom of the second inning we go. Wynot leads the Yankton Lakers. Leading things off for the Expos will be the 9th hitter, Dylan Heine. On deck, brought to you by Chris Hay, grinding of Tyndall, is the top of the lineup for Winesme. Dylan Heine, his first plate appearance. Evan Steiner still firing here as a line drive right over to second base, caught immediately for out number 1. Good contact there for Heine, but good defense from Yankton. Hudson Waldo pulls it in at second, 1 up, 1 down. Carson Weisler now at the plate with Landon Weisler on deck. Over to Waldo at second, picked up cleanly, thrown out, 2 up, 2 down, 2 pitches, 2 outs here in the bottom of the second inning.
Now batting for the Expos, the catcher, number 14, Landon Weisler.
So Landon Weisler now at the plate. 1 for 1 as he hit a single. Then his courtesy runner, Nate Weisler, thrown out at first. Sits on the first pitch, strike 1. That one, outside, ball 1. Outs and no runners on. Landon Weisler working against Steiner. Grounder fouled back, makes it 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs here. That one misses low, ball 2. Deuce is wild here. No runners on, Landon Weisler at the plate. The second hitter of the Wynot Expos lineup. Hit a single earlier. As he sits on that one, comes across high, ball 3, count now full. Had a lot of full counts with 2 outs here to start this game. That one hit high up into right field. It'll be shallow. Coming in and pulling it in to make the catch to make it 3 up, 3 down is Will Rao. As Wynot will score no runs off of no hits, no errors, and none left on base. After 2, your score remains the same. Wynot leads 3-1.
Minnow Beer Garden, where the game's always on, the drinks are cold, and the wings and pizzas are burgers too. pool or casino fun, or soak up the sun. Whether you're cheering on your favorite team or just looking for a laid-back hangout, Menno Beer Garden is your destination. You won't go hungry or thirsty when you hang at the legendary beer garden in Menno.
Byerly Insurance would like to welcome new customers offering no obligation quotes. They will gladly travel to you with their mobile insurance service, doing business in Yankton, Lesterville, Menno, and surrounding areas of the South Central League. Give Rita Byerly or Brody Byerly a call at 605-387-5999 or go to ByerlyINS.com. When it comes to insurance for autos, home, farm, liability, commercial, work comp, or bonds, Byerly Insurance covers the bases.
Rural Manufacturing Company of Freeman is this area's distributor of PWA poly bulk storage bins that come in several sizes from 1 to 18 ton. PWA bins are very moisture-proof, non-corrosive, and extremely durable, offering a 7-year warranty. Being able to see into the bin gives you the security of a visual feed level. If you have an acreage, check out our pale fill options to feed your animals. Rural Manufacturing of Freeman offers setup and delivery and a variety of accessories to complete your bin. PWA bins are in stock and on display at Rural Manufacturing, or call 605-925-7135 for more details.
After 2 full innings of play, it's 3-1. The Wynot Expos leading the Yankton Lakers. Yankton back at the plate, though, here in the top of the 3rd inning. To lead things off will be their 9th hitter, Mac Reichen. On deck, brought to you by Chris Hay, grinding of Tyndall, is Will Rao. And then Lucas Kampshoff in the hole. So the 9-1-2 hitters here as the throwdown, indicating the start of the top of the 3rd. As Mac Reichen will have his first plate appearance here of the game. So Mac looking to get things going here. The 9th hitter in the lineup can always be so important as that turnaround into the top of the lineup. Up into left center. It's going to drop for a base hit. Lakers have an immediate base runner as Mac looked like he wanted to take second. Instead stays put. A single. And now to the top of the lineup with Will Rao at the plate. He flew out to center field to start the game. Pickoff move over to first unsuccessful. Again reaching back safely is Mac. Reichen takes off for second. Throwdown won't make it in time as he'll steal second safely. Believe the pitch was called. As Noah's 1-0 the count. Hard hit, line drive into right field, gets over the defender's head. A base hit, and Yankton is going to look to score this one. Throw in over to second. Did they get him? They got him out at second, but the runner will score. So Will Rao gets tossed out at second for out number 1, but bringing it all the way home is Mac Reichen to make this a 3-2 game. Yankton narrows the gap.
Now batting for Yankton, the shortstop, number 13, Lucas Kampshoff.
Lucas Kampshoff now at the plate here. No outs, or 1 out, excuse me, no runners. That pitch misses, ball 1. Good pitch to make it 1-1. Grounder, shortstop fielded cleanly. Dropped at first for an error. The first error of the game. Kampshoff reaches safely. It's a nice play by Jalen Weasler at shortstop, but Peyton Weasler at first just couldn't quite squeeze the ball. Base runner now here instead of 2 outs. Only one. Drew Reichen now at the plate. At 0-1 the count. A 1-year count, 1 out, and a runner on first. That one hit high up, out of play it goes. So Drew Reichen, he's made contact his last 2 swings. On deck waits Mitch Gullickson. Shortstop Lucas Kampshoff on first. The 0-2 pitch just misses outside, ball 1. Sudbeck fires it home, that one. Hit up, and again out of play. Landon Weisler thought he might have a chance at it, till his team calls him off. Count stays the same at 1-2. Drew Reichen is 0 for 1 to start, as the Lakers have brought it within 1. Top of the 3rd inning, Wynot leads it 3-2. Lakers at the plate. That pitch comes across high. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Pickoff move over to first. Kampshoff reaches back safely. That one makes it a full count here, as Sudbeck, again, trying to avoid that first walk of the game here. 1 out, a runner on first. Count full, a payoff pitch here. Sudbeck misses, and he does have his first walk of the game. Runners on first and second here. Kampshoff advances to second. Mitch Gullickson, the cleanup hitter for Yankton, now at the plate. Swing and a miss right away, 0-1 the count. Gullickson, 0 for 1, let off the top of the second. Swing and a miss there, makes it 0-2. He flew out to left field. Now finds himself down at the plate. He'll have to protect with the 0-2 count. No balls, 2 strikes. Runners will take off as that one hits sky high into shallow center field. It's caught. The throw now to second. They're going to say he got back safe. They're going to say he's safe due to the rule, but should still be a force out, I believe, at second, as the runner took off. Either way, Mitch Gullickson is for sure out. Both of the umpires. Center field, it was caught. Lucas Kampshoff had taken off from second. The throw to second, I believe, made it there before Kampshoff got back. But they're discussing if the infield fly rule affects if he's safe or not. Now they'll say he's out. Things up, and I do believe that to be the right call here, as it'll be 1 run scored for Yankton off of 1 hit, 1 error, and then 1 left on base as we wrap up the top of the 3rd. When we return bottom of the 3rd, Expos at the plate with a 3-2 lead.
Larson Carpet has the best flooring for your space, lifestyle, and budget. Family owned and operated since 1972, Larson Carpet offers a huge variety of flooring options, both in stock and special order. When you want the job done right, come to Larson Carpet. Located at 208 Walnut Street in the Meridian District, Larson Carpet is your friendly, family-owned flooring specialist that is right for you.
Need your car towed? A little body work done after your tow? 402 Collision and Towing can give you a tow, fix the dents, and detail the car out for you all at one time. When your car is back to perfection and you need your oil changed, 402 Collision and Towing can do that also. Talk about great service and perfection under one roof. That's what 402 Collision and Towing in Crofton can do for you. 402 Collision and Towing, offering the Crofton and surrounding area
Welcome to the Bone Setter Chiropractic. I'm Dr. TJ Stoats. Our office is located at 215 Mulberry, Suite 9 in downtown Yankton. At our new and inviting clinic, we offer a hands-on approach, decompression traction, electrical stimulation, acupuncture, exercise and nutrition advice, as well as state-of-the-art examination techniques. The Bone Setter brings you comfort when there is discomfort. The Bone Setter, 215 Mulberry, Suite 9.
And I apologize for that delay as the internet here on at the field went out, so we were off air for just a short moment here. As we're back in at top of the fourth inning. 3-3 your score as it is tied up now. Yankton has scored one run in each of their last innings at the plate, after Wynot scored all three of theirs in the bottom of the first. 2 outs here with runners on first and second at the plate. Will Rao, the leadoff hitter for Yankton, fouls the first pitch off, 0-1 the count. Again, we should have the internet figured out here, and we should be smooth sailing from here on out. 0-1 the count. Will Rao at the plate as runners on first and second. Timeout called as he'll step out of the box. That pitch misses outside. Ball 1. One ball, one strike. Will Rao at the plate. Grounder sent over to first base. That one scooped up by Weasler. Race to first, and Weasler will win it as Rao grounds out for out number 3. But Yankton, 1 run off of 3 hits, no errors, and 2 left on base. We're all tied up at 3 apiece. Why not? Back at the plate in the bottom of the 4th inning when we return. Leading things off will be Peyton Weasler, who just brought in that last out here for the Expos.
Friendly place to have a drink with friends and family. Darts, pool, big screen TV, nice, friendly, hospitable staff, great decor for family and community gatherings. How about 5 stars? Tremendous place for local people to meet. These are just a few of the comments about the Corner Nugget in Lesterville. Have you been there yet? If not, sounds like you should head to the Corner Nugget in Lesterville. Music, cold beverages, and your favorite drink mixed just right. The Corner Nugget is a proud sponsor of the Lesterville Bronx. Stop in and catch a game on the big screen.
High Street Insurance and Financial in Crofton has what you need for all your insurance needs. Whether it's auto, home, farm, crop, commercial, life, or health, they have the right products and the right service you're looking for all your insurance needs. Call High Street Insurance in Crofton at 402-388-4772 or stop in at 1201 West 2nd Street in Crofton. A proud sponsor of this sports broadcast.
Bottom of the 4th inning, we are all tied up at 3-3. Peyton Weisler to lead things off for the Expos, with Nolan Ostrand on deck, brought to you by Chris Hay Grinding of Tyndall, and Dylan Heine in the hole. It's the 7-8-9 hitters for the Expos, as there's the throwdown here, and we'll start the bottom of the 4th inning. Again, we should have all of our internet and technical difficulties figured out now. Up, running, and smoothly here on Classic Hits 106.3. And if you'd like to watch and listen live, also on 5 Stars streaming on YouTube. If you head to the Facebook page of our Classic Hits 106.3, you can also get the link there. Evan Steiner working on the mound. First pitch fires in outside, ball 1. Peyton Weisler at the plate with Nolan Ostrand on deck. Dylan Heine in the hole. No runners here, no outs, as it's the leadoff hitter of the inning. That one fired in for a strike. 1-1 the count. The 1-1 pitch. That one comes in high, ball 2. Two on the count here. Steiner fires it in. That one fouled off 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. No outs. At the plate, Peyton Weisler working against Evan Steiner. That one a grounder right back up to Steiner. He bobbles it, able to pick it up and get a good throw to first for a 1-3 put away. And out number 1. So Weisler now 1 for 2 after a ground out. Brings up Nolan Ostrand to the plate, who's 0 for 1. Ostrand grounded out to third to wrap up that bottom of the 1st inning that was so good for Wynot. Lakers defense since that 1st inning, though, has allowed nothing while they've put up 3 runs on the opposite side. First pitch fouled off, 0-1 the count. Again, we're live on Classic Hits 106.3, and you can watch and listen live on 5 Stars streaming on YouTube. 0-1 the count. Swing, a miss, 0-2, it'll make it. Oh, 2 the count. That one fouled up, out of play. So we'll see yet again another 0-2 pitch here for Nolan Ostrand. Dylan Heine awaits on deck. Now a grounder over to shortstop. Kamshoff able to pick it up. Throws it to first. Throw gets there in time. What a play for Yankton in the field for out number 2.
For the Expos, the second baseman, number 20, Dylan Heine.
So Dylan Heine now at the plate. 2 up, 2 down. It's been for the Expos here in this bottom half of the inning. Carson Weisler awaits on deck. That's the top of Wynot's lineup as that one fired in for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Hard hit over to second, fielded cleanly, and it'll be 3 up, 3 down for Wynot. Has more good defense from Yankton Lakers. No runs off of no hits, no errors, none left on base after 4 innings. We are tied up at 3 apiece. When we return, top of the 5th inning, leading off for Yankton, Lucas Kampshoff.
Everyone wants a bank that cares about them to be more than just an account with a balance. Cedar Security Bank is committed to getting to know their customers and answering all their financial questions with honest answers about their money and investments. Cedar Security Bank has locations in Fordyce, Hardington, and Wynot with convenient 24-hour ATMs in all 3 locations. Stop in and visit Cedar Security Bank when you have questions about your accounts. Cedar Security Bank, member FDIC.
Hitting it off with the right real estate broker can be tricky sometimes. You want a broker who's experienced and knows what they're doing, creative to properly advertise, determined to get the job done for you, and honest so you know you can trust them. Bridget Whitmire's repeat real estate customers prove that she fits all of those. So when you are ready to buy or sell your next property, look up Bridget Whitmire at Whitmire & Associates in Fordyce, Nebraska. To see all my listings, visit whitmireassociates.com.
At Menno State Bank, our team is dedicated to the traditions of service. We offer a wide array of products to accommodate all your financial needs, including checking and savings accounts, CDs, loans, IRAs, debit cards, credit cards, a 24-hour ATM, and online banking. Be sure to inquire about our competitive rates. Menno State Bank, member FDIC, proud to serve the Menno community and surrounding areas.
Top of the 5th inning, we're all tied up at 3 apiece between the Yankton Lakers and the Wynot Expos. Lucas Kampshoff to lead things off with Drew Reichen on deck. Brought to you by Chris Hay Grinding of Tyndall. As that one put up into left center field. No, center field, the sun right in my eyes. But it's pulled in by Lee Hymas in center field for out number 1. Right now, the sun right above a tree. And could be hard to see the ball until it gets below that tree. But 1 up, 1 down brings up Drew Reich into the plate with Mitch Golickson on deck for the Yankton Lakers. Jackson Sudbeck still firing away here for Wynot. That one sky high. It's going to stay in the infield, though. And catch made at third for out number 2. So 2 up, 2 down. A quick start to this 5th inning, top of the 5th inning. With no runners on, Mitch Golickson to the plate. He's 0 for 2 to start this game, looking for his first base hitter of the game.
Now batting for Yankton, the first baseman, number 19, Mitch Golickson.
That pitch right in for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch, swing and a miss, 0-2 it'll make it. Wynot in the field has not had a 3 up, 3 down inning since the top of the 1st inning. Looking to do it here as Sudbeck fires in, misses low and away. Mitch Golickson, he's flown out twice now. Once to left field, once into shallow center. That was that double play where we had the confusion on the infield fly rule. The 1-2 pitch here from Sudbeck. That one fouled up and out of play. We near the halfway point and not surprisingly tied up here at 3 apiece as 2 of the top teams in the South Central League, a combined record of 17-3 between these teams. That one a hard hit. It's going to go into left field and fouled off. The Expos probably happy to see that one drift foul, as that was probably adding a run to the board had it stayed in fair territory. 1 ball, 2 strikes here. Sudbeck, another pitch, and a grounder over to third. That one picked up. The throw will make it. It'll be a 3 up, 3 down inning here. No runs off of no hits, No errors and none left on base for the Lakers. It's the first time they haven't scored since the top of the first inning. We're at our halfway point. 3-3 your score. Expos at the plate when we return, leading off the top of their lineup in Carson Weisler.
Since 1958, Tabor Lumber Co-op, located in Tabor and Lesterville, has been your trusted partner in agricultural service and supply. Need an egg building? We do any size, any frame. And in the field, we're with you every step of the way. With cropland seed, liquid and dry fertilizer, custom spraying, soil, tissue, and grid sampling, and precision mapping. This is more than just a co-op. This is Tabor Lumber Co-op. Stop by today. We're here to help you grow.
Tabor Lumber Co-op is a proud sponsor of South Central League Baseball.
Want your party to be a hoot? Then have it at Hoots Bar in Freeman, where they are always looking for a great group to party with. The staff at Hoots says stop in and try the selection of beers on tap or use the easy drive-up window for off sale. But the Hoots team would rather see you join them inside. Hoots Bar in Freeman offers darts, lottery, and golf. You can also relax with your cocktail in the outdoor beer garden. Hungry? Order up a delicious Hoots Bar Pizza. Fun, friendly, helpful staff is waiting for you at Hoots Bar in Freeman. See you at Hoots.
If your car can't get you all the way home or just needs regular maintenance, call Downtown Auto Service in Crofton with a commitment to providing you with honest quality service with reasonable prices. With the technology and expertise Downtown Auto Service in Crofton provides, your car will have the best care imaginable. When it comes to your vehicle, you want the best, and Downtown Auto Service in Crofton is not only the best downtown, it's the best all around. That's Downtown Auto Service in Crofton.
At the halfway point, we are tied up at 3 apiece. Bottom of the 5th inning, Wynot is the home team at the plate. Leading off will be Carson Weisler with Landon Weisler on deck, brought to you by Chris Hay Grinding of Tyndall. And in the hole, Jalen Weisler. So 3 Weislers to get things started here for Wynot. Bottom of the 5th inning, they look to score their first run since the bottom of the 1st. First pitch just misses outside from Steiner. Next one, same spot, 2-0 the count. One surprise to see, though, here is the pitcher's taking a lot of warm-ups before the inning gets started, and we are 4.5 innings into the game. 3 straight balls thrown there from Evan Steiner makes it a 3-0 count, and Carson Weisler, who's 0 for 2, 1 pitch away from taking first. That one finds its way into the zone. Don't see a whole lot of 4-pitch walks. 3-1, that'll make your count. That one, same spot, count now full. 3 balls, 2 strikes, as Steiner has worked his way back into this count. Weisler now has to protect the plate, but doesn't want to chase anything. The 3-2 pitch, fouled out of play. So after throwing 3 straight balls, Steiner's now thrown 3 straight strikes. Swing and a miss and a strikeout as Evan Steiner gets his second of the game. Carson Weisler goes down swinging, brings up Landon Weisler to the plate. 1 out, no runners on.
The catcher, number 14, Landon Weisler.
One up, 1 down here for the Expos at the plate. That pitch misses outside, ball 1. The 1-0 pitch, swing and a miss. One and one, that'll make the count here. Landon Weisler's 1 for 2, hit a single in his first at bat. Was the first hit of the game as that pitch misses outside, ball 2. 2-1 the count. That pitch misses. Outside, ball 3. So we saw Evan Steiner come back from a 3-0 count on the mound. We'll see if he can do it here with a 3-1 count. That one comes across high, and it's a walk. A base runner here for the Expos as Landon Weisler put on first.
Now batting for the Expos, the shortstop, number 22, Jalen Weisler.
For Steiner, that is his first walk since that first inning in which he walked 3 batters. As we'll have a courtesy runner, Nate Weisler, over to first. Has a runner, he did get thrown out on a pickoff move earlier in the game. Jalen Weisler now at the plate. That one lofted up and out of play. Weisler was walked in the first inning, grounded out in his last at-bat, 0 for 1 today. A grounder back up the middle, picked up at second. They'll touch second. The throw to first makes it in time. They'll get doubled up. And just like that, our inning is over as Jalen Weisler hits into the double play. No runs, no hits, no errors, and none left on base as we enter now the top of the 6th inning. Yankton back at the plate, a chance for the lead when we return, leading off Waylon McKnight. It's here on Classic Hits 106.3 and 5-star streaming on YouTube.
At Edelman Feed and Supply in Menno, they carry a full line of Hubbard feeds and Crystal X tubs, vet and pet supplies, farm supplies and equipment, along with Workweld products. If you're tired of replacing those economy bunks, Edelman's Feed and Supply has on hand 10-foot bunks made by Workweld. Edelman Feed and Supply is locally owned and operated, which means you are dealing with someone that understands the challenges in the area. Edelman Feed and Supply, located in Menno, South Dakota.
Central Farmers Cooperative is more than just a business, they're your local partner in success. Whether you're in need of quality seed, reliable chemicals, or expert crop advice, they have you covered. With years of expertise, they know what it takes to help you grow your farm, your future, and your community. Stop by today or call Chris at 605-660-4146 and let them help you grow. Central Farmers Cooperative in Irene, your trusted farm partner for 2025 and beyond.
Does your bank have banker hours? This is Lynn Peterson. At Elkhorn Valley Bank, we offer extended drive-through transaction hours with our teller on demand. Just simply pull up, push a button, and a live teller will pop up on the screen, ready to assist you with a wide variety of banking transactions. And our teller on demand is available weekdays, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., and Saturdays, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. How about those banker hours? Teller on demand, exclusively at Elkhorn Valley Bank, Yankton.
After 5 innings of play, we are still tied up 3-3. The Wynot Expos hosting the Yankton Lakers in a tie ball game. Waylon McKnight to lead things off here in the top of the 6th for Yankton. On deck, brought to you by Chris Hay Grinding of Tyndall, Colin Zarbach, and Hudson Waldo in the hole. Swing and a miss on the first pitch as Jackson Sudbeck still working on the mound. He's got 4 strikeouts to 1 walk. Next one in for strike number 2. Your count now at 0-2. Waylon McKnight 1 for 2 now, has to protect the plate. Sits on that pitch just inside, ball 1. McKnight hit a single in his last at-bat. On deck, Colin Zarbach, who's 2 for 2. The 1-2 pitch. In the dirt it goes. Evens up the count at 2s. Two and two as that one fouled up and out of play. So McKnight will see at least one more pitch here. as that one will ring him up for strike 3, and Sudbeck gets his 5th strikeout of the night. So 1 up, 1 down, and Colin Zarbach at the plate. Now Zarbach not playing in the field. He's a designated hitter, but he's 2 for 2 with 2 singles and has really left a mark on this game as he sits on the first pitch. It's well high and inside, ball 1. That one in for a strike, 1-1. The 1-1 pitch, swing and a miss, 1-2. Zarbach really liked that one. One and two the count here. That one fouled into the backstop. Since this game has been tied up, neither team able to get a run on the other. It's been tied since the top of the 4th inning. And a swing and a miss. 2 strikeouts to start this inning for Sudbeck on the mound. As Zarbach goes down swinging, Hudson Waldo to the plate. 2 outs, no runners. It's been 2 up, 2 down here for Yankton. That one right back up the middle, and it'll be caught for out number 3. 3 up, 3 down, no runs off of no hits, no errors, none left on base, as that one pulled in by Dylan Heine as we enter the bottom of the 6th inning, still tied up. Expos at the plate when we return here on Classic. It's 106.3 and 5-star streaming.
TLC Propane of Yankton, Lesterville, and Tabor wants you to know that they're proud of their high level of customer service and that they are locally owned. Building a new home or business? Give Trevor a call today for quotes on tank sizes or with any of your propane questions. TLC Propane can refill or exchange your camper, grill, and fire pit propane bottles. TLC Propane Yankton is now located at 2208 Whiting Drive. Open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Parker Hannafin in Yankton has proudly produced filters in their communities for 40 years. With a mission to protect their customers' engines and equipment from first to last use, you know you can trust Parker Hannafin. They have superb product quality, an extensive distribution network, and the industry's broadest product line. All of this in 40 years of doing what they're good at. That's Parker Hannafin in Yankton. Check out their website to see their wide variety of products and how they can help you. Parker Hannafin in Yankton is a proud supporter of all South Central League athletes. If you're in need of concrete or excavation work this year, call on Greg Davis Excavation and Concrete of Irene. Greg wishes the Irene Cardinals amateur baseball team good luck in tonight's game and all season long. Greg Davis Excavation and Concrete, a proud supporter of all area activities and the Irene Cardinals baseball team. If you want it done the right way, call Greg Davis Excavation and Concrete, 605-661-0425.
5.5 innings into the bottom of the 6th we go. It's 3-3. The Wynot Expos tied up with the Yankton Lakers. Leading off will be Lee Hymas, who's 0 for 1. On deck, Devin Lammers, brought to you by Chris Hay Grinding of Tyndall. And in the hole, Jackson Sudbeck. We've been tied up since the top of the 4th inning. That one finds its way for strike 1. Hymas in his last at-bat flew out to center field. Takes the next pitch inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 pitch here. Hard hit, grounder over to shortstop. Kamshoff will field it cleanly and make a good throw over to first for a 6-3 ground out. And out number 1 in the bottom of the 6th. So Devin Lammers now at the plate with Jackson Sudbeck on deck.
Now batting for the Expos, the right fielder, number 15, Devin Lammers.
Lammers 2 for 2. He has a double and a single in this game. The fifth hitter here for Wynot as he puts that one high up into shallow center field. Could be trouble. A diving effort pulled in. What a play for out number 2. Mac Reichen hauls it in from center field, makes the diving catch, and pulls it in for out number 2. 2 up, 2 down here for Wynot.
Now batting for the Expos, the pitcher, number 9, Jackson Sudbeck.
Jackson Sudbeck now at the plate. First pitch, misses, ball 1. Sudbeck 1 for 1, hit a single in the third, was walked in the first, so he's reached on both of his at-bats. Wynot could use a base runner here. That one fouled back and out of play. 1 ball, 1 strike. Two down, Yankton looking for a quick defensive inning as that one got away from Steiner. Nice snag behind home plate for Waylon McKnight. Two 2-1, that'll make the count. Pitcher's duel here. That one low, ball 3. Sudbeck looking to stay perfect at the plate here tonight. Needs to reach to do so. The 3-1 pitch. That one fouled over towards the first base side, drifting further and out of play. Count now full here. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Full count, payoff pitch here with 2 outs as that one misses outside and walked once again here is Jackson Sudbeck. So he will stay perfect at the plate. That's Steiner's 5th walk of the game. Brings up Peyton Weisler to the plate and Nolan Ostrand on deck.
Courtesy running number 11, Nate Weisler.
Nate Weisler will now run in place of Jackson Sudbeck as both the pitcher and catcher allowed a courtesy runner. Peyton Weisler at the plate, 1 for 2 to start the game. That pitch gets to the backstop, and taking off for second is Weisler. Nate Weisler, that is. Ball 1 and a runner in scoring position for Wynot. The right hit scores him from second. 1-0 as that one put into play. It's into center field. Reichen again charging in. And does he make another diving catch? He does. Incredible. Mac Reichen with 2 diving catches in this inning alone. As we wrap up our 6th inning of play, no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left on base for Wynot. Still tied up at 3 apiece. Into the top of the 7th inning we go. Yankton at the plate with Josh Sheldon to lead things off, and Mac Reichen, who we just saw, making incredible plays in the field on deck.
Insurance can be complicated, but it doesn't have to be when you insure with Midwest Insurance Agency, located at 3016 Piper Street in Yankton. Through 3 generations, the Devine family has been awarded numerous awards and has spent many hours serving the community. Travis and Whitney Devine currently carry on that legacy. They know what is best when it comes to insuring your property, vehicles, and other equipment because they are just like you. Midwest Insurance Agency, Yankton. Call 605-665-2389 to book your appointment.
You will find Merchant State Bank in Freeman, Hurley, Viborg, and Irene, the bank that offers big bank products to meet your financial needs. Merchant State Bank's mission is to promote economic stability within the communities they call home. Visit Merchant State Bank at msb-sd.com to browse their website. Merchant State Bank is proud to sponsor the athletic and academic activities of the communities they serve. Merchant State Bank, since 1899, an equal opportunity lender.
Crompton Lakeview Golf Course is located on the bluff overlooking the panoramic Lewis and Clark Lake in northeast Nebraska. Opened in 1989, the 9-hole regulation public course offers 3,149 yards of golf with a par 36. The course rating is a 35.5 with a slope rating of 115. Crompton Lakeview Golf Course is a proud sponsor of this broadcast. Good luck all South Central teams.
Already now into the top of the 7th inning. Josh Sheldon to lead things off. Mac Reichen on deck. On deck brought to you by Chris Hay, Grinding of Tyndall, and Will Rao in the hole. It's the 8-9 one-hitters here for Yankton. Lakers now, they scored a run in the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th inning, each one apiece, have not scored since. Looking to end that streak, it would give them the lead. 2-0 the count here for Josh Sheldon as that one came in inside. And another inside pitch will make this 3-0. Yankton one pitch away from a leadoff runner here. That one fired right in. Strike one. 3-1 your count. Sudbeck still on the mound here for Wynot as a grounder over to second. Fielded cleanly, a good throw to first, as that'll be a 4-3 put away as Josh Sheldon has some wheels but couldn't outrun that one. Now 1 for 3 after that ground out with Mac Reichen at the plate, who's 1 for 2.
Now batting for Yankton, the center fielder, number 3, Mac Reichen.
First pitch misses inside, ball 1. Thought about swinging, they're going to say. Well, he went to the first base umpire. I didn't see a signal if they're going to say he offered or not. Not sure if he did or not. That one misses inside, ball 2 for sure, possibly 3-0. It's a 2-1 count, so I didn't see the signal, but 2 balls, 1 strike your count with 1 out and no runners on as Reichen fouls that one out of play. Mac Reichen 1 for 2, hit a single in his first at bat in the 3rd inning. He was able to touch all 4 when he was drove in. That pitch, ball 3. He was hit in by Will Rao. That was one where Rao reached first with ease but was thrown out at second as he was trying to get a double. Full count, payoff pitch here with 1 out, no runners on. Sudbeck fires it in. Reichen fouls it once again out of play. Another 3-2 pitch here from Sudbeck. Reichen fouls it back yet again. You wonder if he sits on that one if it's ball 4. As the sun finally behind that building out in left center field. Now should be fairly easy to spot the ball whenever put in play. 3-2, again a payoff pitch. That one in the dirt, ball 4. A great at bat there by Mac Reichen. Kept fighting it off and is put on first with Sudbeck's only 2nd walk of the game.
Now batting for Yankton, the right fielder, number 23, Will Rao.
That brings up Will Rao to the plate. Lucas Kampschoff on deck. Rao, the leadoff hitter for the Lakers. It's on the first pitch called for strike 1. A 1-year count. Pickoff move over to first, reaching safely is Mac Reichen. Able to slide back well in time. As that one a hard hit grounder over to second, off the foot. Throw over to first. Doesn't make it in time. It'll be an error and 2 runners here for Yankton. That's the Expos' second error of the game. And now 2 base runners here for the Yankton Lakers, and a great opportunity for them.
Now batting for Yankton, the shortstop, number 13, Lucas Kampshaw.
That brings up Lucas Kampshoff to the plate. 0 for 3, but did reach on an error in the 3rd inning, as runners on first and second, only 1 out. First pitch low, ball 1. Again, both pitchers still firing away for each team. They started the game and are still in here in the top of the 7th inning. As that one misses outside, ball 2. Of course, we'll have to wait and see if Evan Steiner's still on the mound in the bottom of the 7th. No reason to think he wouldn't be, though, as he has not given up a run since the 1st inning. (2-0) before that pitch, now 3-0. A walk would load the bases here for Yankton. The 3-0 pitch right down the pipe it goes. 3-1 it'll make it. The 3-1 pitch, that one lofted up and out of play it goes. Count now full, though, as Sudbeck has worked his way back into this at-bat on the mound. Kampshoff looking for his first hit here of the night. A huge moment for him at the plate. That one hit up and again out of play. We've seen a lot of 2-strike foul balls out of play. That one fouled off towards the Expos dugout. Count stays the same, 3-2. He's really making Sudbeck work for it. Kampshoff looking to straighten one out here. Back-to-back foul balls and a full count. Stays the same count for the last few pitches. As that one low and inside, it's a walk. Bases are loaded here for Yankton. Over to third moves Mac Ryken. Will Rao to second, and Lucas Kampshoff on first off of Sudbeck's 3rd walk, and now a timeout on the field for the Expos. We'll take that timeout with them and be back in a moment here on Classic Hits 106.3 and 5-star streaming.
Jones Feed and Grain Trucking in Wynot, Nebraska is proud to serve the northeast Nebraska and surrounding tri-state area of Nebraska, South Dakota, and Iowa. When you need feed for your livestock, they haul dry or liquid right to your farm. When you need fertilizer, they also haul dry or liquid. Why not give Jones Feed and Grain Trucking a call to save you time and money with your feed or fertilizer needs? That's Jones Feed and Grain Trucking in Wynot, Nebraska, serving the tri-state area.
So a quick timeout here on the field. Expos break the huddle on the mound. Now bases loaded with only 1 out. Drew Ryken at the plate. The infielders have all taken a couple steps in. If it's on the ground, they're sending it home as a hard hit line drive, fouled off there, 0-1 the count. Drew Ryken got a good piece of that one. He's 0 for 2 to start this game. Base hit scores 1, possibly more, as Yankton threatening to score for the first time we've seen since the top of the 4th inning for either team. That pitch gets to the backstop, and Yankton will score and take the lead off the wild pitch. This is the Lakers' first lead all night. Mac Ryken comes across and scores. Will Rao to third, and Lucas Kampshoff now to second. Now 1-1 your count for Drew Ryken at the plate with Mitch Gullickson on deck. That one hit high up, shallow left field. It's going to go, as running in are the Expos and making the catch for out number 2. Catch made in left field by Nolan Ostrand. And since he was running in already, had the runner tried taking off from third, probably wasn't getting very far. So 2 outs, runners on second and third. Kampshoff on second, Rao on third, with cleanup hitter Mitch Gullickson at the plate. He's 0 for 3. Base hit extends Yankton's lead, though. That pitch sent right in for a strike, 0-1 the count. Two outs. Wynot trying to get out of this top of the 7th. 4-3. Yankton has its first lead over Wynot of the night. A grounder over to third. Scooped up on the backhand. Over to first. Throw. Makes it in time. Peyton Weasler had to pull his foot. He's able to slide it back in time as Gullickson will be out number 3. So Yankton will score 1 run off of no hits, 1 error, and 2 left on base. A new score for the first time since the top of the 4th inning. Bottom of the 7th we go with the Expos at the plate. To lead things off, Nolan Ostrand.
The Keg and Tabor is a great place to enjoy some food or a cold one. The grill is on at 11 a.m. Monday through Saturday. Order yourself some appetizers, steak tips, a burger, or some fries or tots. Order up a cold one to go with your meal. Lunch specials are served Monday through Friday. Looking for a place to host a party? Check out the beer garden at the Keg. On the way to the game, make sure you stop by the Keg and Tabor to pick up your cold beverages and munchies. Mike and Anita are proud sponsors of Tabor Bluebirds and all South Central League baseball teams.
And back to the field, we actually have a change. They've reversed the call. So the Lakers will score their 5th run. Makes it 5-3. As coming home and scoring was Will Rao. Lucas Kampshoff to third, and now Mitch Gullickson on first from the error. So a change of events there as Yankton, a 2-run lead, brings up Waylon McKnight to the plate. Back into the top of the 7th we go. 2 outs still. As that pitch misses inside, ball 1. Great game here tonight. Beautiful in Wynot, Nebraska right now. Perfect day for baseball. Good pickoff move as the runner will take off towards second. Now a pickle. And, well, you got to watch the runner on third as he takes off for home, and he'll reach off of the wild throw. Now taking off for third here is Mitch Gullickson. Lakers score again. So with 2 outs, why not just trying to get out of this inning? A runner on third, 2 outs here, 1-0 the count. Now 6-3 Yankton leads. They've gotten 3 runs in this inning. It's the first time they've scored more than 1 in a single inning of play. Waylon McKnight still at the plate. As he misses that one, it did pop out of the glove there of Landon Weasler. Runner will stay put, though. Grounder back over to third it goes. Fielded cleanly. He'll take his time on the throw. That time the foot definitely on the plate, as that will wrap up our top of the 7th here. 3 runs for Yankton off of no hits, 2 errors, and then 1 left on base. A little different than what we had. That change call was the difference between a 4-3 game into what we now have a 6-3 game, but I do agree with the umpires, as that was the right call. The foot was pulled, but why not with some work to do at the plate now in the bottom of the 7th when we return leading off, Nolan Ostrand.
Joe Substation in Lesterville says go Bronx. And so should you. Go to Joe Substation when you are hungry. They serve that amazing Alaskan pollock and delicious roasted chicken. Lunch specials are served Tuesday through Friday from 11 to 1. And on Wednesday, it's the all-you-can-eat roasted chicken and fish buffet served from 5 to 8 p.m. Weekends, the kitchen is open from 5 p. to 9. So when you're out and about, hungry and need some nourishment or a cold beverage, Joe's Substation is the place. 4 miles south of Lesterville. Go Bronx.
At Sioux International, your Case IH dealer in Freeman, South Dakota, they pride themselves on delivering equipment solutions to every sort of farming operation. The company continues to exude a tradition of excellent customer service and employ a large staff and knowledgeable technicians to meet your needs. Get the scoop on the latest deals and what's new regarding Case IH equipment. Sioux International, your Case IH dealer for ag, acreage, lawn, and garden equipment and attachments. A proud sponsor of this sports broadcast. Visit the website SiouxINT.com.
Minnow Beer Garden, where the game's always on, the drinks are cold, and the wings and pizzas are delicious. There's Chislic and burgers too. Gather your crew for a night of darts, pool, or casino fun. Or soak up the sun on the spacious outdoor area. Whether you're cheering on your favorite team or just looking for a laid-back hangout, Minnow Beer Garden is your destination. You won't go hungry or thirsty when you hang at the legendary beer garden in Minnow.
New score of 6-3 into the bottom of the 7th inning. The Yankton Lakers leading the Wynot Expos.
The left fielder, number 6, Nolan Ostrand.
Nolan Ostrand to lead things off with Dylan Heine on deck. Of course, on deck brought to you by Chris Hay Grinding of Tyndall. A swing and a miss there for Ostrand. 0 for 2. This is his 3rd plate appearance of the night. Evan Steiner still pitching here for Yankton. So both pitchers have started and into the 7th. As that one a line drive shot into right field. Into the glove of the defender, out number 1. Wynot's offense needs to get rolling now that they trail 3. They haven't had a base hit since the bottom of the 3rd inning. Dylan Heine now up to the plate. He's 0 for 2, due up for a base hit. First pitch in, a curveball, good for strike 1. And next pitch low in the dirt. Ball 1, 1-1 your count. One and 1 the count with an out. As a grounder hit here over to second base. Nicely played. A good throw to first. And a ground out there for Dylan Heine for out number 2. Brings up Carson Weisler to the plate. 2 up, 2 down, no runners, and 2 outs he faces.
Now batting for the Expos, the third baseman, number 31, Carson Weisler.
A swing and a miss there. A good curveball from the hand of Steiner. The 0-1 pitch here. That one hit up. It's going to stay in the infield. Steiner calls everyone off. He'll pull it down. A 3 up, 3 down inning here as we've got 2 innings yet to play. Top of the 8th inning on the way with the Yankton Lakers leading the Wynot Expos 6-3 your score. You can tune in on Classic Hits 106.3 or watch and listen live on 5 Star Streaming on YouTube when we return for the top of the 8th.
Byerly Insurance would like to welcome new customers offering no obligation quotes. They will gladly travel to you with their mobile insurance service, doing business in Yankton, Lesterville, Menno, and surrounding areas of the South Central League. Give Rita Byerly or Brody Byerly a call at 605-387-5999 or go to ByerlyINS.com. When it comes to insurance for autos, home, farm, liability, commercial, work comp, or bonds, Byerly Insurance covers the bases.
Rural Manufacturing Company of Freeman is this area's distributor of PWA poly-bulk storage bins that come in several sizes from 1 to 18 ton. PWA bins are very moisture-proof, non-corrosive, and extremely durable, offering a 7-year warranty. Being able to see into the bin gives you the security of a visual feed level. If you have an acreage, check out our pale fill options to feed your animals. Rural Manufacturing of Freeman offers setup and delivery and a variety of accessories to complete your bin. PWA bins are in stock and on display at Rural Manufacturing or call 605-925-7135 for more details.
Larson Carpet has the best flooring for your space, lifestyle, and budget. Family owned and operated since 1972, Larson Carpet offers a huge variety of flooring options, both in stock and special order. When you want the job done right, come to Larson Carpet. Located at 208 Walnut Street in the Meridian District, Larson Carpet is your friendly, family-owned flooring specialist that is right for you.
Need your car towed? A little body work done after your tow? 402 Collision and Towing can give you a tow, fix the dents, and detail the car out for you all at one time. When your car is back to perfection and you need your oil changed, 402 Collision and Towing can do that also. Talk about great service and perfection under one roof. That's what 402 Collision and Towing in Crofton can do for you. 402 Collision and Towing, offering the Crofton and surrounding area perfection when it comes to your car.
Top of the 8th inning here. Yankton leads 6-3 over the Wynot Expos. We do have a pitching change as Austin Snedeker has come in replacement of Jackson Sudbeck, who pitched 7 innings, had 6 strikeouts, 3 walks, and gave up 6 runs. An immediate grounder back to Snedeker. Gets it over to first and out number 1. So Colin Zarbach led off. On deck was Hudson Waldo, brought to you by Chris Hay Grinding of Tyndall, who's now at the plate, moving Josh Sheldon to the on-deck spot.
Now batting for Yankton, the second baseman, number 8, Hudson Waldo.
After 7 innings of play, we got our first pitching change, and Austin Snedeker, the lefty, now on the mound. That pitch doesn't miss by much, but 1-0 the count either way. That one hit high up into right field it goes. That should be an easy one. It is pulled in right field. Catch made by Devin Lammers. 2 up, 2 down here for Yankton. So Josh Sheldon now to the plate. He's 1 for 3 in tonight's game. His first time going up against Snedeker, who's got the last 2 outs. That one fired in for a strike, 0-1 the count. Next pitch comes in low, ball 1. That one fouled up, out of play. 1 ball, 2 strikes here. Is Wynot looking for a good defensive set? And a 3 up, 3 down inning would certainly help their case. They need some runs, though, but Yankton trying to add on to that and hang on to the lead as we enter the final innings of the game. Top of the 8th, they lead 6-3 over the Expos, as that'll be called for strike 3. As Snedeker gets his first strikeout, it's 3 up, 3 down, no runs, no hits, no errors, and none left on base for the Lakers. When we return, bottom of the 8th inning, Expos at the plate. They trail 6-3 to the Yankton Lakers.
Welcome to the Bone Setter Chiropractic. I'm Dr. TJ Stoats. Our office is located at 215 Mulberry, Suite 9 in downtown Yankton. At our new and inviting clinic, we offer a hands-on approach, decompression traction, electrical stimulation, acupuncture, exercise and nutrition advice, as well as state-of-the-art examination techniques. The Bone Setter brings you comfort when there is discomfort. The Bone Setter, 215 Mulberry, Suite 9, or online at thebonesetter.com.
Friendly place to have a drink with friends and family. Darts, pool, big screen TV, nice, friendly, hospitable staff, great decor for family and community gatherings. How about 5 stars? Tremendous place for local people to meet. These are just a few of the comments about the Corner Nugget in Lesterville. Have you been there yet? If not, sounds like you should head to the Corner Nugget in Lesterville. Music, cold beverages, and your favorite drink mixed just right. The Corner Nugget is a proud sponsor of the Lesterville Bronx. Stop in and catch a game on the big screen.
High Street Insurance and Financial in Crofton has what you need for all your insurance needs. Whether it's auto, home, farm, crop, commercial, life, or health, they have the right products and the right service you're looking for all your insurance needs. Call High Street Insurance in Crofton at 402-388-4772 or stop in at 1201 West 2nd Street in Crofton. A proud sponsor of this sports broadcast.
Bottom of the 8th inning, leading off here, Landon Weisler for the Wynot Expos, who trail 6-3 to the Yankton Lakers. On deck, brought to you by Chris Haygrinding of Tyndall, is Jalen Weisler with Lee Hymas in the hold, the 2-3-4 hitters. For Wynot, they're now facing a new pitcher in Hudson Waldo. Waldo starts out with 1 ball and 1 strike against the catcher Weisler, who's 1 for 2 in today's game. Swing and a miss there, makes it 1-2. It's always tough when you face a lefty to start the game, and for the first 7 innings, then it flips to a right-handed pitcher. That's what Wynot faces right now. The 1-2 pitch, a swing, a miss. No, did he foul? Not sure how I missed that entirely. He fouled it off. I didn't even see where the ball went. So we'll see another 1-2 pitch here for Landon Weisler. That one low and outside, ball 2. Right now trying to fill in the gap of who took second base in place of Hudson Waldo, who moved into pitch. Next pitch, again, low and outside, ball 3. Payoff pitch here for Waldo. It's low and it's ball 4. Wynot gets a much-needed base runner. That brings up Jalen Weisler to the plate with Lee Hymas on deck. Landon Weisler, well, we've seen him with a courtesy runner and Nate Weisler the last 2 times he's gotten on. We won't see it this time. Looks like he's running. Nope. And late to the field is Nate Weisler. He'll be a courtesy runner. It's been a fairly quick game in the bottom of the 8th inning. A little under 2 hours since the start of this game. Waldo pitching away here, fires in a strike here to Jalen Weisler. That'll make the count 1-1. Next pitch gets to the backstop as Weisler will take off and reach second safely. It's now a runner in scoring position for Wynot. They need 3. Yankton just trying to keep it as is. That one just misses. Ball 2. Jalen Weisler, 0 for 2. Was walked in the first inning of play. Now up 3-1 in the count. So Waldo walked the first batter he faced. 1 pitch away from the second. We saw the same thing from Evan Steiner. His first inning of pitching walked 3 batters. That one fouled off, makes the count full. A huge at-bat for the Expos here. Lee Hymas still awaiting on deck. Jalen Weisler at the plate with Nate Weisler on second. That one, a last-second decision to swing, still fouls it off. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Another payoff pitch here. In the dirt and back-to-back walks as the Expos with runners on first and second with Lee Hymas at the plate.
Now batting for the Expos, the center fielder, number 34, Lee Hymas.
This is the best position we've seen the Expos in since the bottom of the 3rd inning at the plate. Lee Hymas, 0 for 2 with a walk. A base hit here would be huge. Fouls the first pitch out of play, 0-1 the count. Hymas tries putting down a bunt. It's fouled straight back, makes the count 0-2. Oh, 2 the count. Lee Hymas at the plate. Hits that one up. A chance for it here. It's in foul territory, but Yankton able to pull it down. Runners stay put. Now up to the plate, Devin Lammers with Jackson Sudbeck on deck.
15, Devin Lammers.
Lammers has been good at the plate tonight, 2 for 3 with a single and a double. Flew out to center field in his last at bat here. Expos would love a base hit. Swing and a miss there, makes it 0-1. That one back up the middle. It's going to drop into center field, a base hit. Wynot sending for home? They're going to score now. A play at third, and they'll get the runner. So Wynot scores a run to make it 6-4 off the base hit. Then Jalen Weisler gets thrown out at third, and off of that, Devin Lammers reaches second. He hit an RBI single. A lot of stuff happened in that one play. But Wynot has made this a 2-run difference. 6-4 your score. At the plate, Jackson Sudbeck. On deck, Peyton Weisler. That hit over to shortstop, fielded cleanly. A good throw, and that is the 3rd and final out here for your 8th inning of play. 1 run off of 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left on base for Wynot. Yankton at the plate when we return. They've got the lead 6-4 as we enter to the top of the 9th inning here on Classic Hits 106.3 and 5-star streaming on YouTube.
Everyone wants a bank that cares about them to be more than just an account with a balance. Cedar Security Bank is committed to getting to know their customers and answering all their financial questions with honest answers about their money and investments. Cedar Security Bank has locations in Fordyce, Hardington, and Wynot with convenient 24-hour ATMs in all 3 locations. Stop in and visit Cedar Security Bank when you have questions about your accounts. Cedar Security Bank, member FDIC.
Hitting it off with the right real estate broker can be tricky sometimes. You want a broker who's experienced and knows what they're doing, creative to properly advertise, determined to get the job done for you, and honest so you know you can trust them. Bridget Whitmire's repeat real estate customers prove that she fits all of those. So when you are ready to buy or sell your next property, look up Bridget Whitmire at Whitmire & Associates in Fordyce, Nebraska. To see all my listings, visit whitmireassociates.com.
1 inning to play. Yankton leads 6-4 over the Wynot Expos. A great ball game on our hands here on Classic Hits 106.3 and 5-star streaming on YouTube. Lakers at the plate. Leading off is Mac Ryken with Will Rao on deck. Brought to you by Chris Hay, grinding of Tyndall. And in the hole, Lucas Kampshoff. It's the 9-1-2 hitters for the Lakers. And while we have a moment, I'd love to thank our sponsors here, as we couldn't cover these games without them. They include Greg Davis Excavation, Crofton Lakeview Golf Course, Downtown Auto Service, High Street Insurance and Financial Service, Menno State Bank, Central Farmers Cooperative, Joe's Substation, Elkhorn Valley Bank and Trust, Byerly Insurance Agency, Tabor Lumber Co-op, The Keg, Sioux International, Parker Hannafin, Edelman Feed and Supply, 402 Collision and Repair, Midwest Insurance Agency, Merchant State Bank, Corner Nugget, Jones Feed and Grain, Cedar Security Bank, Larson Carpet, The Bone Setter, Rural Manufacturing, Hooch Bar, TLC Propane, The Beer Garden, and Whitmire & Associates Realty and Property Management. First pitch to Mac Ryken was a ball. That one finds the zone for a 1-1 count. Mac Ryken 1 for 2 in the game. Hit a single, was walked, and is struck out. It's his 4th plate appearance of the night. Fouls that one back, makes it 1-2. It's been a good start on the mound here for Austin Snedeker. A 3-up, 3-down inning. 1-2 the count. That one just misses for ball 2. Yankton would love to extend their lead here. They're up 6-4 over the Wynot Expos in our final frame. As Max sits on that one, ball 3. Count full, the payoff pitch, and fouled up and out of play. Three balls, 2 strikes here. Another payoff pitch here as that one put up and it's drifting out of play, and that's where it will end up. We'll see yet again another full count pitch here. So Mac Ryken fighting in at the plate. Did this in his last at-bat and ended up getting walked in the 7th inning. We'll see what he does here. As exactly the same. He'll get walked again and reach first. Nice day at the plate for him. It'll be Snedeker's first walk now to the top of the lineup here for Yankton with Will Rao at the plate. Will Rao at the plate, Lucas Kampshoff on deck, and Drew Ryken in the hole. First pitch low and outside, ball one. That one inside, gets to the backstop. Runner will take off, and Mac Riken will reach safely. Ball two. Line drive, that one's going to get sent into right center. It's going to drop a base hit. Yankton's going to score off this one, an RBI single for Will Rao, and Yankton extends the lead to 7-4. That brings up Lucas Kampshoff to the plate. 7 hits for the Lakers, 7 runs to go with it. 7-4 they lead. No outs, a runner on first. Lucas Kampshoff at the plate. Takes the first pitch, ball one. That pitch misses outside, ball two. That one hit high up, going back into left center. And it's going to stay in play. It's going to bounce off the fence, but a base hit nonetheless there for Lucas Kampshoff, as he's got a double, and now runners on second and third for Yankton. A nice hit there by Lucas Kampshoff brings Drew Riken up to the plate.
Now batting for Yankton, the third baseman, number 2, Drew Riken.
Drew Riken 0 for 3 today. A base hit, scores 1, possibly 2. First pitch, he'll sit on it. Strike 1. Next one, swing and a miss. 0-2. Snedeker eyeing in on strikeout number 2 on the mound. As that pitch misses, low and outside, ball 1. One and 2 the count. That one will be rung up for strike 3 in and out. As Snedeker gets 1 for his team. Brings up Mitch Gullickson to the plate. He has runners on second and third with 1 out.
For Yankton, the first baseman, number 19, Mitch Gullickson.
As runner will advance on the pitch. He's out at home. Don't see that too often. Trying to steal home there was Will Rao. He's out. And Lucas Kampshoff does advance and take third. I'm not sure the last time I saw an attempt to steal home. But we've got one here tonight. That one fouled back out of play. 1 ball, 1 strike here, your count. At the plate, Mitch Gullickson. One pitch here, outside, ball 2. Nice heads up, though, by Landon Weisler on that attempted steal of home. Get that tag down right away as that one blocked. He'll get by, but it won't get too far, so staying put is Lucas Kampshoff. 7-4. Yankton leads Wynot in the top of the 9th inning. They're also at the plate here. 2 outs and a runner on third. 3-1 your count. Mitch Gullickson at the plate. Swing and a miss. That makes this a full count here. As Wynot trying to send it to the final half inning of play. Three and 2 the count. That one out of play. Another 3-2 pitch here for Austin Snedeker. Winds up, fires it in. Ball 4. And taking off for first there is Mitch Gullickson. That's Snedeker's second walk in his second inning of pitching here. And now, Waylon McKnight at the plate. 1 for 4 in tonight's game. First pitch low, ball 1. Nice job blocking it by Landon Weisler behind home plate. And a pickoff move, yet again another pickle. As with 2 outs, we'll see what they do. And did the runner get tagged? Yes, he did before the runner at third is able. So an unconventional 2 final outs in the top of the 9th. 1 run off of 2 hits, no errors, 1 left on base. But for Yankton, their last 2 outs were, their second out was trying to steal home, in which they were tagged out. And then they get into a pickle with a 1-3 situation at second. Runner from third takes off, but the runner at first is tagged out. That was Mitch Gullickson. But we're into the bottom of the 9th inning. Wynot has 3 outs to try and tie or take the lead. They trail 7-4. We'll be back in a moment.
At Menno State Bank, our team is dedicated to the traditions of service. We offer a wide array of products to accommodate all your financial needs, including checking and savings accounts, CDs, loans, IRAs, debit cards, credit cards, a 24-hour ATM, and online banking. Be sure to inquire about our competitive rates. Menno State Bank, member FDIC. Proud to serve the Menno community and surrounding areas.
Since 1958, Tabor Lumber Co-op, located in Tabor and Lesterville, has been your trusted partner in agricultural service and supply. Need an egg building? We do any size, any frame. And in the field, we're with you every step of the way. With cropland seed, liquid and dry fertilizer, custom spraying, soil, tissue, and grid sampling, and precision mapping. This is more than just a co-op. This is Tabor Lumber Co-op. Stop by today. We're here to help you grow.
Tabor Lumber Co-op is a proud sponsor of South Central League Baseball.
Back on the field again. 7-4. The Yankton Lakers lead the Wynot Expos here. South Central League Baseball on Classic. It's 106.3 and 5-star streaming on YouTube. The Expos with 3 outs to try and get 3 or more runs. 3 to send to extra innings. 4 would be the win. Leading things off is Peyton Weisler. On deck is Austin Snedeker. Brought to you by Chris Hay Grinding of Tyndall. And in the hole, Dylan Heine. It's the 7, 8, 9 hitters for Wynot. And for Yankton, Hudson Waldo still on the mound. Peyton Weisler, 1 for 3, hit a single in his first at bat. Takes the first pitch inside, 1-0 the count. Next one, no swing, a 1-1 count. That one low, ball 2. Two on your count until that one fouled off to even up the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The 2-2 pitch here. Waldo fires it in. That one hit up. Drifting further. It's going to stay in the field, but it's not caught. Drops foul. Count stays the same at 2-2. A swing, a miss, and a strikeout. As Peyton Weisler goes down swinging, Waldo gets his first strikeout on the mound, and at a big moment, bottom of the 9th, now down to 2 outs are the Wynot Expos, with Austin Snedeker at the plate. Back-to-back left-handed hitters here for the Expos. They'll need base runners as a swing and a miss there, 0-1. Next pitch misses, ball 1. 1-1 your count with an out, no runners on. That one fouled off, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Up next for each of these teams, the Yankton Lakers play Thursday, July 10th at Tabor. Expos will be in action this Thursday, July 3rd at Crofton, and then Thursday, July 10th at Lesterville. Wynot will finish their season all 3 games on the road. Lakers with 2 games on the road and 1 at home. 1 ball, 2 strikes here. Waldo fires in low and inside, ball 2. And speaking of that Thursday game, we'll be covering it here on Classic Hits 106.3 and 5-star streaming on YouTube. Michael Schumacher will be on the call for that 7:30 game. We'll also be covering Sunday, July 6th, Tabor at Freeman. 2-2 the count here. Austin Snedeker takes the next pitch for ball 3. Snedeker in the game for Nolan Ostrand. Has a full count with 1 out, bottom of the 9th inning. As that one called for strike 3. Back-to-back strikeouts for Hudson Waldo. And Yankton 1 out away from victory. Dylan Heine now at the plate, the 9th hitter here for the Expos. 0 for 3, and they need him. That one finds its way to the zone for a strike, 0-1 the count. Next pitch also in for a strike, 0-2 the count. Hudson Waldo up 0-2 in the count, 2 outs. Yankton leads 7-4, and that one fouled off. As that one a grounder over to third. It's a slow dribbler picked up off of the grass. It bounces, but snagged at first for out number 3. As that will wrap up our game here. Your final score, 7-4. with the Wynot Expos falling to the Yankton Lakers. Expos fall to 7-4 on the year, and the Lakers advance. They stay perfect, 11-0. They've got 3 games to try and have an undefeated season here in the South Central League. We'll see if they can do that. It would be a very impressive season for the Yankton Lakers. But again, your final score here tonight is 7-4 with the Wynot Expos falling to the Yankton Lakers. Now time for your final stats here. As the Expos score 4 runs off of 6 hits. They had 3 errors in the field, 5 left on base. And for the Yankton Lakers, they'll score 7 runs off of 8 hits. No errors in the field. As I said, rock solid defense there. And 6 left on base. Your final stats overall for individuals. Wynot we'll start with at batting. As Carson Weisler in the game, the leadoff hitter, went 0 for 4. Landon Weisler went 1 for 2, a single and 2 walks. Jalen Weisler 0 for 2, was walked twice. Lee Hymas went 0 for 3 with a walk. Devin Lammers went 3 for 4, 2 singles and a double. Jackson Sudbeck went 1 for 3 with a single and 2 walks. 1 for 2, excuse me, not 1 for 3. Peyton Weisler in this one went 1 for 4 with a single. Nolan Ostrand 0 for 3. Austin Snedeker 0 for 1. And Dylan Heine went 0 for 4 at the plate. For the Yankton Lakers, Will Rao went 1 for 5 with a single. Lucas Kampshoff 1 for 4 with a double and a walk. Drew Reichen went 0 for 4, was walked. Mitch Gullickson was 0 for 4 and walked as well. Waylon McKnight went 1 for 4 with a single. Colin Zarbach went 2 for 4 with 2 singles. Hudson Waldo went 1 for 4, had a double. Josh Sheldon, 1 for 4 with a single, and Mac Reichen went 1 for 2 with a single and 2 walks. Pitching for Yankton, Evan Steiner started the game, went 7 innings, had 2 strikeouts, 5 walks, gave up 3 runs. In relief, Hudson Waldo pitched 2 innings. He finishes with 2 strikeouts, no runs given up. 1 run given up, 2 walks. On the flip side for Wynot, Jackson Sudbeck started on the mound. He went 7 innings, pitched. He had 6 strikeouts, 3 walks, gave up 6 runs. And then, in relief, Austin Snedeker, 2 innings pitched, 2 strikeouts, 2 walks, and gave up 1 run. That will wrap it up here tonight. Our next coverage of South Central League Baseball will be this Thursday, July 3rd, the Wynot at Crofton game. It'll be on Classic Hits 106.3 and 5 Stars streaming on YouTube. Then we'll also be covering on Sunday, July 6th, Tabor at Freeman. Can be found at the same spots, Classic Hits 106.3 and 5 Stars streaming on YouTube. And then Thursday, July 10th, Wynot at Lesterville. And to round off our coverage, Thursday, July 17th, Crofton at Tabor. Districts will then be played in Wynot from July 24th through August 2nd. And the state tournament will be held in Brandon August 6th through the 17th. Again, Wynot Expos fall. Your final score 7-4. Expos now 7-4 on the season, with the Yankton Lakers going perfect 11-0 on the year. I'm Zac Spear for the final time here tonight on Classic Hits 106.3 and 5 Stars streaming on YouTube. Have a great rest of your night, and until further, more South Central League Baseball, keep it tuned on Classic Hits 106.3.